Hi guys, I want to do something a little bit different this week. I want to try a readathon slash reading vlog. A readathon is usually you try to read as much as possible within a limited amount of hours. People usually like to do 24-hour readathons, but I don't want to limit myself to 24 hours and I don't want to put that pressure on myself. So I'm just going to try to read as much as possible this week, either reaching 24 hours or exceeding that amount. Because Taiwan is still in lockdown, I have been spending a lot more time on my phone and I just want to reduce those hours, put them back into reading and finish a lot of the books that I already started and am halfway through with. So first up is my nonfiction called Invisible Women: Exposing Data Bias in a World Designed for Men. I've talked about this book before. It's really good. I pretty much already know what rating I'm going to give it. I love learning all the little history and the way that these micro influences have affected our lives, and not just women's life but men's life as well. It's the decisions and the small moments that we don't really think of collectively make up the society we live in, and this book is just love it. The next one I have up is They Wish They Were Us by Jessica Goodman. It looks kind of like this. The rest are on my iPad, so this one looks like this. And this one will actually be turned into a TV adaptation starring one of my personal favorite people on this planet, Halsey and Sydney Sweeney from Euphoria. So the way they describe this book is a pristine infusion of Gossip Girl and Netflix's Elite. This prep school thriller has it all: plaid skirts, secret societies, and a gripping murder mystery. I am 48% done with it. I enjoy it so far. It's an easy read. It's something to just, you know, like kind of like a filler to get my mind off of non-fiction books like this that definitely depress the hell out of me. This one is about high school students and a murder mystery, so the tension and the problems they're having is definitely very YA, where everything is riding on their senior year and all of their problems can kind of be solved if they just had better communication skills. But you know what, they're teenagers, hormones and drinking is on their mind, so obviously they can't get through that. The only downside to this book is that a lot of the moments that they have, the activities, the interactions, and the conversations are very cringy. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's because they are teenagers, and like I was once a teenager, so I totally understand that. But there's moments where I'm like tweaking in my chair reading what they're doing or what they're like talking to each other about. Yeah, so I'm excited to find out about the murderer. I have my guesses on who it is, but you know what, with murder mysteries you never know. And next up, I am actually trying to keep a diverse range of books for this video. So I have been binge watching and completely obsessed with My Hero Academia. I totally understand the hype now, so I decided to start reading the manga. I'm actually already on manga volume number I think 5 or 6, and on the show I'm like way farther ahead, so I already kind of know what's going to happen in the mangas, but I still appreciate the little panels, the little behind the scenes, and the moments that they don't include, along with the art. So My Hero Academia volumes, I'm trying to just get as far as possible, because I go through those like volumes so fast. I'm not going to say like I'm going to try to reach a certain number, because I will just let you know what volume I finished by the end of this video. And then lastly, I have a comic book. It's an American comic book. Now, it's not a manga. It's called The Witch Boy, and let me pull up the cover because it's so cute. It looks like this. I'm obsessed with the art and the color palette, because mangas are usually black and white, but American comics, or these, are colored, and I just, the art, everything, it's everything. This one is called The Witch Boy by Molly Ostertag, and I'm going to read the synopsis. In 13-year-old Astor's family, all the girls are raised to be witches, while boys grew up to be shapeshifters. Anyone who dares cross these lines is exiled. Unfortunately for Astor, he still hasn't shifted, and he's still fascinated by witchery, no matter how forbidden it might be. When a mysterious danger threatens the other boy, Aster knows he can help. As a witch. It will take the encouragement of a new friend, the non-magical and non-conforming Charlie, to convince Aster to try practicing his skills, and it will require even more courage to save his family and be truly himself. So this book, or this comic, has all the this comic incorporates a lot of great values. I feel like it's important. So there's definitely like some LGBTQA plus vibes going on in here, and then there's magic, love that. So it has to do with like gender non-conforming and him trying to figure out his passion and how he fits into this family. I haven't started, so I don't really know. I mean, I skimmed through some of the art, but like I haven't started on the plot. So I don't really know what's going to happen, but I do enjoy a good comic, and I'm excited for that one. I think that's all the books for this week. It might not seem like a lot, but I think it is. And if not, I might add another book in there halfway through the video if I finish something else. So let's get to reading.
It's kinda crazy, the kinds of things life throws at you. I never knew I'd feel so safe in your arms. Now you're all I need. It wasn't long before I knew that I fell for you, and you had my heart. As fast as the seasons changed, my heart was stolen. Parts of me that were broken, found love. And all the distance can't change how I'm feeling, 'cause I know this is real. I'm so happy that you're mine. Nothing in this world.
Hi guys, checking in here. I just want to give a quick little update on my status of reading so far. I just finished volume 13 of My Hero Academia, and I also finished They Wish They Were Us by Jessica Goodman, and let's talk about that. So despite it being very entertaining and a fast read, I only gave it a 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, and the reasoning for that is because it's so predictable. The plot twist and the murderer is guessable by like chapter 2 if you've read any murder mystery. The book is definitely very cliche. All of the characters and their backstories are just what stereotypical teenagers from an elite society who are like well off would be. And a lot of the plots in the book with the details are just sampling from various teenage shows like Elite, Gossip Girl, I would say even like a little bit of Pretty Little Liars. It follows this group of well-off, like wealthy, elite teenagers from the East Coast that just think they rule the world, and it's their senior year. They just are feeling themselves, and then they go a little overboard. Someone dies, they have to figure out this murder mystery, and the whole unraveling of it is just so cliche that nothing from the book seems fresh. But that being said, I still enjoyed it. I still gave it a 3 out of 5. I feel like this would be a good like summer read. Like if you're on the beach, toss this in your bag, just take it with you. Like no matter where you leave off, you'll kind of remember, and it's an easy, fast-paced read that there's not too much you have to like focus on. It's just purely for enjoyment purposes. And I'm actually surprised they're turning this into a TV series or like a limited series, only because that nothing about the plot seems fresh or new to television. And that, with all of that included, like, I just don't think anybody is going to find the plot or the show itself refreshing or thrilling, and the only reason people might watch it is because of the cast, including Sydney Sweeney and Halsey. Like, I'm definitely going to watch it because I want to compare it to a book. So if they follow the book to a T, I don't think it will do so good in the ratings. But yeah, I'm not going to judge a show that's not even filmed yet. And for what I'm going to be reading next, I have been like slowly reading Invisible Woman, so like that's been going on, and I'm going to continue reading My Hero Academia. But other than that, I will keep you guys updated on my reading journey and if I continue or add another book to my list. So see you when I have something new.
And no amount of distance can change how I'm feeling. 'Cause I know this is real.
The way he said it was kind of
I'm
condescending.
so happy.
And I was like, no, I want to call them tequila. He was like, well, aren't they known for their tequila? And I was like, I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm filming you.
Am I gonna come on?
Yes.
I've been on your channel in a while.
Say hi.
Nothing in this world
Any thoughts, comments, concerns, opinions?
My current comment is fuck Goodreads. We're all about
Feels
story
like I'm
graph here.
dancing on
If you like to read, get switched out.
Of all the stars at night, none of them can shine as bright as you do. They can't compare to your
2 weeks ago, I finished this book called The Woman in the Window. It's a thriller murder mystery, and it got turned into a Netflix movie. The book was really good, or it was pretty good. I gave it a 3 out of 5. I was entertained, and there was like definitely plots that I did not see coming. And yeah, the Netflix show is starring Amy Adams. I don't know if I already said that, but I'm going to watch it now and see how it compares.
Even if at a distance, I'm still happier. Baby, won't you listen
他就说
when you
这是不可以的
feel
哦，然后就上去了，
me?
我们全部人傻掉哎、
Be a little lullaby, help you fall asleep at
这你要拍照。
when I
人力
see
服装
you
很得
smile
意，
on my
来电单笔消费满2000元，再送生活一轮好西斗冷袋。
with you.
众说回家一听，
Just
准备
seems
北
so
海。
bright. Won't you stay here by my side?
Hi everybody, welcome. You made it to the end of the reading vlog, and this is just an update, but I made it to volume 18 of My Hero Academia, and I'm not finished with the entire series, but it's volume 18. It's great so far. I'm like caught up at where I'm reading and like where I'm watching, so I don't know what's going to happen next. And then I actually finished the comic book Witch Boy. It was really good. The illustration and the plot was absolutely adorable. Love the color palette. It's a series, so I don't know if I'm going to continue it, just because even though I enjoyed it, I didn't like thoroughly love it or anything, but I would definitely recommend it for people who just want to get into comic book with a more diverse plot and characters. It's pretty much revolving around this boy who is figuring himself out and not wanting to conform to the norm, and just realizing that his identity and his family doesn't really make up who he thinks he is. It's who he wants to be. Yeah, so I definitely recommend it. I think I gave it like a 4 out of 5. Cute, love it. And then My Hero Academia, great. I think I gave most of them a 4 out of 5. I haven't finished The Invisible Woman, but I got the Invisible Woman. I got pretty far. I'm going to continue with nonfictions. It's a little hard for me to just binge through all of them, but I will continue reading those, and I'm actually ready to start my next book, which is The Song of Achilles, and I'm so excited because I've heard great things about it. It's hyped up so much, so I might do a reading vlog for that one. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time.